We are live tonight for UFC Dana White Contender Series and just chatting shit tonight. What's up, chat? Yo, Confederate MMA. Alright, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are live tonight. Alright, stream's a bit less cooked now. I was trying to eat food before, but what's up? Better quality now. Camera quality looks a bit better. How's Melbourne treating you? It's alright, Melbourne's solid. Torres Finney the GOAT is about to fight. Benoit versus who next? I say you can do Benoit versus. Benoit could fight Ludovic Klein, Drew Dober, or someone else like that. You know. All right. We got this random looking ref here. Kenny Okoye is debating me this weekend. Is he indeed? That is interesting. Do you have an actual channel? All right. Well, Finney versus fucking what's his name is underway. Finney's gonna go for this takedown here, and he gets it. If Lucas came back just for picks, he can leave. That's not why we like you. Yeah, what the fuck? No one's here for Lucas Tracy prediction videos, bro. We want to see the retarded videos. We want to see the which animals could a human beat in a fight. Finney gets the back pretty quickly. He's gonna flatten him out. Kenny is scared of me. He actually is. Kenny is actually scared of me. Is Kenny actually debating you? What's his name? Confederate MMA. There's no way. Finney's got him flattened out. He's just gonna throw ground and pound here. Gets mount. I've come. Alright, chill. Yeah, there's no way Lucas is only coming back for prediction videos. Finney's got a head and arm. Torres, Finney going for the head and arm choke here. What's up, chat? Very interesting. Finney might fall off the top. What did you feed the orphan? Shut up, I didn't feed. The orphan has not been fed. Starving. The orphan's starved. Finney's got this head and arm, but I don't think he's going to get this just because the guy would have already tapped by now, probably. Hello. High left bend MMA. Alright, Finney's still on top. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? How's it going, chat? Like the stream. We're watching Torres Finney right now beat up some Moroccan dude. It's very interesting, very exhilarating stuff. I think Strickland is going to win, but I don't know. Strickland's going to win against who? Against Drickus or something? You look like the lost member of Malcolm in the Middle. I've gotten a lot of comparisons. Fair enough. When? When I'm 18, brother. No, I'm not jumping on OnlyFans. Kenny only debates people with weak arguments. Yeah, true. He debates people with weak arguments, or he just doesn't even like he like the thing with bedtime wasn't even like a debate. Like they were just randomly like discussing who they thought was gonna win a fight, and Kenny's acting like that's a debate. Kenneth is acting like, bro, you're like morally wrong for saying that you think that Finney's landing some big shots here. You're morally wrong for thinking that fucking like for thinking Armin might beat Islam or thinking Max would beat Ilya. Like I'm picking Ilya, but like that's not a debate. Isn't like who's gonna win an upcoming fight. A debate is like who would have won a fight maybe in the past that is never gonna happen, or like the goat debates and shit like that, like legacy debates. That's what he debated Lucas on, and then Lucas cooked him. Even though Lucas is shit at debating, um, Lucas was able to beat him because his argument was retarded. And Kenny said Kenneth Okoye said that fucking Izzy is greater than Volk all time, which is just the most retarded take ever. And his only reason was just because, oh, Volk didn't get his belt back, but Izzy did. Yeah, Izzy got it back, and then he lost it immediately, and then lost his undeserved title fight after that. So like, yeah, I don't know. And also, Izzy's losses are worse than Volk's. Volk's only lost to Ilya and Islam. Izzy's lost to fucking some big shots here from Finney. Could get a finish. Ref could stop this. Ref might stop this. Yeah, there you go. Finney gets the round 1 TKO. Good job to Torres Phineas. Goat vid when? I'm probably dropping it after I'm probably gonna drop it after 307. Alright, Finney should get a contract there. There you go. Good job, Finney. Dana White's smiling. He'll give him a contract. Um, Goat vid when? Yeah, I'll probably do it after 307 when Pereira wins by knockout. And also, if he doesn't win by knockout, and if he loses, then he's going to be out of the list because you can't lose to Khalil Roundtree and be on the GOAT list. Did you see Usman pick Buckley, Holland, Khalil? I wonder. I wonder who he picked with OSP and Ryan Spann. Probably was too conflicted. Didn't want to pick a side. Finney about to get another contender series fight? True. Good job, Torres Finney. Torres Finney won. Adam Gowd. Torres Finney won by TKO. Kenny has Izzy over Silva because two-time champ, but still has Usman over GSP. Interesting. It's almost like Kenny ranks his GOAT debate based off who's more melanated. That's almost like that's what the argument is with Kenny. Just be black and you'll be top 10 on his GOAT list, I swear. Good win for Torres Finney. This guy has still got the most retarded build ever, but he beat up this Moroccan dude who looks like a taxi driver. Silver is way better than Izzy. Yeah, no shit. That's not a very difficult argument to make. And also he also said, Kenneth said that we saw them fight and Izzy won. I'm like pretty sure I've heard him say that. Izzy beat Silver, so that means he's better than him all time. Interesting. He beat like a 40-year-old Anderson Silva who was already on a loss streak at the time. Finney better than GSP? Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. Kenny's got Finney in his top 10 middleweight goats. Prime Silva would violate a ton of these middleweights. Yeah, like I'm sorry, Prime Anderson Silva would do Prime Anderson Silva. You want to know what Prime Anderson Silva would do to Cannonier or Vittori? He would beat the fuck out of them. I know he lost to Cannonier obviously when he was out of his prime, but like Prime Silva would have used Vittori as a fucking punching bag for 5 rounds. Izzy just did some tepid fucking leg kicking and shit. Um, so yeah, that's what I mean. Like Izzy's title defense reign was overrated as fuck. Like I do think he's still got a decent argument to be top 15, and I might put him at like number 15 in the GOAT list or whatever. Um, but like if you look at the wins, dominance and how the performances happen also have to matter. So you could beat like the best 5 other middleweights, but you got to do it better. What's his name? Drickus finished Whitaker, finished Izzy, and took Strickland to a fun decision. Whereas, like, honestly, if Drickus gets like 2 more title defenses, so that would mean if he gets to 3 or 4, I think he's greater than Izzy all time. If Drickus Duplessis beats Strickland in a rematch and then beats the winner of Hamzat Whitaker, and then if he maybe beats like an Amavov Baralio winner, that's a lot of ifs, right? But if he can beat Strickland in a rematch and Hamzat Chimaev, I'm just gonna say this: I actually would arguably have him over Izzy on the GOAT list, based off quality of opposition and level of wins, and how he's like performed in the fights. Because Izzy's best wins is the finish over Whitaker, the finish over Costa, and the finish over Pereira. Those are his 3 good wins. The ones on the come up, whatever. Sure, he KO'd Brunson. Um, but if you think about it, Izzy, yeah, his best wins: Costa TKO, Whitaker TKO, Pereira TKO or KO, whatever. Those are his best 3 wins. The Cannonier fight, Romero fight was arguable Romero, and it was shit as fuck. The Vittori fight was shit, but he won that clear. The Cannonier fight was shit, but he won that clear. Whitaker rematch, I thought he lost. I thought Whitaker won that fight. Lost to Blachowicz when he went up, clearly. Loses to Pereira after 5 title defenses. Wins it back, that's good. That does give him some bonus points. Loses it immediately by decision to Strickland, so you can't even say it was a fluke. He got walked his ass down for 5 rounds and beat up. And then he comes back after a year off. So there's no excuses for the injuries and shit because Kenny won't shut the fuck up about saying he had a sore back against Strickland. He apparently had a sore back against Sean Strickland, so that's why he got 49-46 and dominated. So he comes back a year off, and then Kenny's still trying to make excuses about injuries. Funny how when fighters have injuries going into fights and then win, no one says anything. Or when they do, they'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like Moicano. Moicano literally had a fucking completely cooked shoulder or cooked collarbone or whatever, and still beat BSD. So you can JDM injured himself in the fight. Like Francis went into the Garn fight with like 2 torn fucking MCLs. Like people go into fights injured and win. Izzy went into the Pereira rematch with a fucked up knee. So when he wins, oh great job Izzy, it's fine. But when he loses, oh it just completely excuses the loss. He was injured. It's fine. It's just retarded, in my opinion. Um, he got the yeah, he got his black bone out before the Sean fight. True, but like if fighters win fights while injured, then I don't want to hear about them losing fights while injured, and then that not being credited to the opponent. Like it's retarded. Sorry, I've been a bit sick recently. You look easy to KO with a front kick. I'll KO you with a front kick, pussy. Every fighter goes into a fight injured. Yeah, he's acting like people just have the most fucking free of injuries training camp, and you go in not even sore. You feel like you've just got out of bed. It's just like a great time. Like what the fuck? Everyone goes into fights injured. Hello. People who go into fights with staph. People go into fights injured. People go into fights with some fucking lingering concussions or some shit. Like, it's just retarded. Show us your front kick. I'm not fucking standing up and showing you my front kick. Conor McGregor's alleged. So yeah, Pereira went into the Yuri fight with broken toes. Hello. Um, Izzy fought Strickland like he ended his 9-day no fap streak 30 minutes beforehand. True. Fighting is a sport where you're never going to be 100%. Exactly. Thank you so much for the watch along. No worries. BSD went into a fight with Moicano with autism. Exactly. See, guys go into fights compromised. It is what it is. It wasn't even injuries that took away. It was Duplessis' pressure. Exactly. Kenneth is trying to cope, being like, oh, actually, if you look at the statistics, Izzy threw 23% less leg kicks than he normally does. He must have been injured. Like, that's what Kenny was fucking doing. Like, bro, or maybe Drickus just makes it really hard to fucking leg kick, or just checks a bunch of them. Hello? He was literally body kicking Drickus, and Izzy's gonna act like, and Kenny's gonna act like, oh, he was injured. It excuses the loss, but come on. It's just retarded. Izzy goes into every fight as a homosexual. True. I don't know. That's why I just hate the argument of like Kenneth being retarded and saying that he was injured. He won't ever credit the Strickland fight. Anytime he talks about the Strickland fight, Kenny's always just like, yeah, he was injured. It doesn't matter. Doesn't even count. Like, swear. Um, do you believe Sean O'Malley had a hip injury going to the Marab fight? Probably. And he still lost. It doesn't excuse it. If you decide to enter the cage, and fight another person, you can't make excuses if you lose. I don't think you can. Unless you were literally just dead, but like the bad weight cut excuse, the fucking I was injured in camp, all this shit, I didn't feel like myself, all of it. Like you entered the cage, you fought, and you fucking lost. Big deal. The only time I'll accept like an excuse if you lose is like if you literally slip over into a fucking KO, like or something like that, or if it's a complete robbery and you're saying I didn't lose that fight. What's good, my melanated man in Paris? Yeah. Gene Silver fell down the stairs and still won. Yeah, Gene Silver fell down the stairs, couldn't make weight by like a pound, and then still KO Jordan. Um, So yeah, it's just retarded when Kenny and other people will try and cope about injuries. Like, and also if we're gonna be able, if he can use Izzy on a full camp, not showing up against Strickland and having an injury as an excuse, then I'll just use, because he loves discrediting Volk. So if he wants to say that Izzy's injury was just means the whole loss is fake, then I'll just say like, okay, well Volk's second loss against Islam it didn't happen. It was CGI. It didn't happen. You know, Volk was more compromised going into that fight than Izzy was going into the Strickland fight. So like, it just opens up a rabbit hole of like, oh, are we gonna credit this result, this result? Just treat all results equally and just treat them based off the performance in the cage, not based off like some shit like who, like, if they were injured or not. Um, I get fighters making excuses. Yeah, they rationalize defeats, and it helps them maintain confidence and not be like, yeah, this guy just outmanned me and was just too much of a man and he beat me. Like, it makes them able to not just kind of resort to that as the reality. One of says Weston Wilson striking is elite, and I'm like, you need to so yeah, no, Weston Wilson. That's no excuses, but yeah, I'm not the type of guy to make any excuses, but like my entire fucking knee was just dead. I had no knees going into the fight. Like, my shoulder torn completely off the bone. I literally had to reattach my shoulder to my fucking arm. Like, um, where do you get the photos on the wall printed? There's just some app that I just like print them off. It's like $3 per poster. It's like a couple bucks per poster. I got a couple more ones in here. Um, got a couple more ones in here. I had to make sure to turn the package the other way so you guys didn't see my name. But I've got some more in there. I just haven't opened them yet because I can't find any fucking blue tack to stick them on the wall. But I got a couple posters. Um, yeah, you guys know, you know my first name, but you don't know my full name, and I'm not showing you. Does this say my address on it? Yeah, it does. So yeah, I'm not showing you the front of the box because it shows you my fucking address. Um, no, my first name is public information because it's literally just in my Twitter bio. It's like, because I had that Twitter before my name is not Xavier Smith and it's not Xavier Jones. Tech support Mike, it actually is. Hello sir, what can I get you? Xavier Brown. That's not my name, but that is the name of someone I know. But don't look that up because that's not me. But I do know someone called Xavier Brown. I don't know where he is now, but I knew him a couple years ago. Um, That's so random. You guys are just gonna guess random names, and it's not Smith, it's not Jones, and it's not Brown. Um, hello, sir. What could I get you, sir? Do not redeem the voucher. Um, Guru's name is Kyle. Yeah, Guru's full name is public information. You'll be getting a package tomorrow. My name's not Xavier Franklin. My name is not Xavier Franklin, and I'm not gonna. We're not gonna play this little fucking like hot or cold name with the fucking trying to guess my surname, bro. It's not happening. Fuck off. I'm not having a clip put up on Right Lane's channel. I'm not having a clip put up on Right Lane's channel of chat forces Left Lane into giving his full name? Question mark. And my name's not Xavier Muhammad either. I'm not a terrorist. Um, I'm mailing myself to you right now. All right, chill out. Xavier Tasda? No. I'm just gonna like deliberately not like acknowledge one of these names just so you guys think that that's the name. What are those what are those numbers on your credit card? Yeah, funny guy. Um, who's your favorite Russian fighter? Yeah, my name's Xavier McGregor, chat. That's my name. Who's your favorite Russian fighter? Can I say no one? Nah, probably Peter Yan is up there. Pavlovich. Bedtime's real name is James. How do you know that? How do you know his name's James? Um, Yan's up there. Pavlovich is up there. I actually do like Islam. I actually don't mind Islam Makhachev. Um, I like Volkov. Sorry. Bedtime's real name is Abdullah Erami. Yeah. No, is his name actually James? Um, Dana White voice. We've got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. These guys are gonna go to federal prison. Federal fucking prison. All right. My favorite Russian fighters are brown and blonde. Yeah. Um, I've already got your full name. Trust me. Wait, I've already got your full name. Trust you got to say it right now, or I'll reveal it to everyone. Oh yeah, so I'll say it to everyone so that you don't say it to everyone. That makes lots of sense. My name's not Xavier Garcia Hernandez. I'm not fucking Mexican. Javier Garcia Fernandez. Hernandez. Dana is such a crazy, ridiculous guy. Yeah. My name is not Joaquin. I don't think it's like that much of an issue for people to know my first name. Like I would have if I had made the Twitter account before. My name's not Xavier Tracy. I'm not related to Lucas Tracy. Um, Wu Li Chong. That's not my name. All right, let's go. Let's go. My brother Xavier Franklin. He's gonna win. Trust. He's gonna beat up this Mexican. Xavier Jackson the fourth. My name's not Xavier Jackson. Von Abbasmago. All right, let's watch. Let's watch my brother Xavier Franklin. Let's watch my interracial brother. Um, Xavier Franklin get the win. Thoughts on right lane getting ghosted by the Russian chick? Hey, L Darius the legendary Nikova, bro. Right lane was risen. What's Rigo's real name? I don't know. What is Rigo's real name? Probably fucking Jeffrey. His name's Sean. His real name is Sean. Sean Combs. Um, his real name is Willie Wilson. Alright. Rigo is like 32, but he looks 18. Is he 32? How old is Rigo? Oh, it actually baffles me how that guy's gaining subscribers. Honestly, it's quite disappointing. Name is Tristan or Timothy or something. He's old. He looks like just the most middle-aged, fucking weird predator-looking fucking guy. I'm sorry. That's just my impressions. Like, it would suck to just naturally look like a predator. That's tough for Rigo. Um, like, am I wrong though, or does he not look like a predator? I'm not saying he is one, of course. Nothing, all alleged. Um, but I'm saying like he does look like someone who would be. That's all I'm saying. Australia has some many, but he's yeah. You guys can say it. I won't, just in case he does some nuts shit. But he's definitely on the list. You know, he said I think recently he said he's like moving. He did a post. I saw it pop up on my feed. He said he's like moving house or whatever. He's probably. I clicked on his live stream just before I went live. He's in some random fucking plain ass room with no He's in some plain ass room with no background. Um, like bro, they've got him in a cell. They've got him in a fucking in house. What is it? House arrest. They've got him under house arrest. What's up? Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen the top comment gal on Instagram? No. Do you watch MMA Guru? I stopped watching him in 2022. I still watch him. I still watch Guru. Kenny Okoye. What about Kenny Okoye? Uh, Guru is a fool. Towards Antal Pordio. Reminds me of a little retard out of Lobov. A little bald retard. Fucking midget. So, sorry, I'm, I just had to mute my mic so that you guys wouldn't hear me fucking inhaling so much fucking snot. Um, I like Left Lane because he puts effort into videos. It's funny. Hey, thank you, bro. Who shrunk Brunson? Yeah, Mini Brunson goes crazy. That was a terrible shot. Um, stop vaping. I'm not vaping. I'm not vaping. Um, I only listen to what you and Lucas post. Do you like anything outside of MMA? I like big booty Latinas, as Andre Philly would say. No. I like other sports, I guess. I don't know. Not really. MMA is like kind of everything in my life right now. I like training, I guess, if that counts. I don't get my vapes from my plumber friend, and I don't vape. I like boys, fair enough. MMA, boxing, F1 racing. I don't watch F1. You guys are gonna call me a fag for this. I do watch cricket. No, I'm not a faggot, but I do watch cricket. Um, I'm not some fucking old 60-year-old British person. But I do watch some cricket sometimes, and I'm not Indian. Um, Andre Philly still so yeah. No, Andre Philly might still be asleep. Um, gay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna say gay. Um, who cares about a ball and a net? I want to see a fight. I used to play cricket. Say if as a nickname makes as a name makes sense now. What big bash team? I go for the Stars, Melbourne Stars. I used to play cricket. I actually made the rep team. I made the local rep team this one time. I was pretty solid. I used to be pretty good. I bowl left arm as well. I bowl left arm. Pretty fucking solid in my opinion. Paraplegic jiu-jitsu. What about it? Um, I'm not really watching this fight too closely right now. Who's winning? Come to Canberra? I'm not coming to Canberra. What has been your worst injury? Uh, I tore my MCL doing Muay Thai, and then I dislocated my shoulder and tore my rotator cuff or some shit like that, or tore something in my shoulder, some sort of tendon or ligament in my shoulder, playing footy. And that was cooked. Like it looked in the mirror and it just looked like elevated. It was really weird. It kind of looked like Moicano's, but not as bad. He tore his glute watching cricket. I didn't tear my glute. Martinez is fired up. Martinez is falling over throwing kicks. I'm not sure about this hair from this design on the head from Xavier Franklin, looking a bit weird. Um, does anyone don't actually say it in chat if you do, like, because I don't want anyone to, but like, does anyone actually know my full name? Because everyone you know my name's Xavier, but does anyone actually know my full name? I think a few people might. Um, but I'm just trusting you guys to not be retarded if you do. No, sadly. I saw it on Grinder. No, you didn't. My mum did not tell you. Yes, we all do. No, you don't. Maybe. Maybe. What do you mean maybe? Do you can you not message me on Instagram? If you message me on Instagram and tell me what you think my name is, I'll tell you I'll tell you if you know what if you've got it right. Um, we all do, so you might as well just say it now. No, you don't. Um, all right, round two underway. I messaged you on Instagram and it said you have to accept it. All right, well I'll check it after this. Xavier Pereira Paulo Ferreira Jr. Yeah, that's my name. Um, 440, 439, 438. I mean, I know your name. It's in the alphabet. Um, what does kangaroo taste like? Kangaroo's alright. It's kind of just like a more lean version of beef. Like I think that's from what I've like what I've when I've had kangaroo. It's just like if you have beef, but just more lean and less fatty. Uh, Cricket is a part of colonial British history. Don't be ashamed of it. Indians. Yeah, because I told you that because my ancestry is basically just like 75% just like white, like British, I guess, like from convict ancestry, and then I'm 25% German. I think I've told you guys that before. So yeah, that's my uh that's my ancestry there, future. Most 75% convict, 75% convict, and 25% mustache man ancestry. Um, the orphan was German as well. The orphan was not German. I've already told you the orphan was mixed. Uh, the orphan is not German. Um, wait, she was black. She wasn't like black. Like her skin was not like dark. She was white. She was white Aboriginal. That's what she was. So she was like 25%. She was half because I think her mum, her dad was white, and then her mum was like half Aboriginal, half white. I think white. I said half white, not wife. Um, no way. Alright. And the orphan's name is not Amelia because I remember you guys thinking the orphan's name was Amelia because when my mate came over we mentioned someone called Amelia. But no, the orphan is not Amelia, that's someone else. Um how many non-Aboriginal foster kids did your family have? It's a good question. Uh read my message, I'll read your message, fucking hell. Did you actually message me on IG? I don't see any message requests. I don't see any message requests. Read my message. Wait, my great grandparents took money from Hitler for the bank. Oh, okay. Yeah, based. Um, but someone else said they messaged me as well. I didn't see that either. I didn't see any other messages. What's your favorite submission? I love hitting the anaconda. I hit a good DAS joke sometimes. Um, I'd say DAS jokes and arm bars are probably the two I get the most of. I mean, rear naked jokes are easy, but Gaziev versus 1000 party pies. Gaziev downs them all in like half an hour. Easy. The only thing that remains to be seen about Lucas's return is whether he's going to actually post like other videos or if it's just going to be prediction and then recap videos. Or is he going to actually post like interesting videos or is it just going to be prediction and recaps? Because if it's just prediction and recaps, that's kind of dead. And then he might actually just Cejudo max and ruin the comeback if he does that. How many of you would it take to beat Aspinall? Say probably three or four maybe. Um, two, three or four, something like that. What would it take? Uh, round two about to be over. They're scrapping towards the end here. This is a fun fight. Uh, based convict, yeah. No, well, there's been foster kids that we've had that were like they looked white, but I assume they were Aboriginal, but they looked white. 8 Cejudos versus 2 Ngannus. I'll probably go with the 8 Cejudos. I reckon they can maybe like 6 Cejudos. I might pick the 2 Ngannus, but I reckon I'll pick the Cejudos to win. Should I move to Melbourne to do MMA when I'm an adult? I can only do striking in my town. Yeah, I mean, where do you live? If there's no MMA gyms and you want to train MMA, then yeah, Melbourne's got some good gyms. You can train at I don't train there. I don't train there, but Absolute MMA is where Jack Jenkins trains, and then Australian Elite Team is where Jake Matthews trains. So if you want to, those are the two gyms I know. I don't train in either of them, but Absolute MMA is where Jack Jenkins trains. And then yeah, AET or Australian Elite Team is where yeah, that's where Jake Matthews trains. Where does Volk train? Some gym in Sydney or whatever. I don't know what the name of it is. Um, is it like freestyle fighting gym or some shit like that? I'm not sure. Nine Morenos versus Ngannou, Aspinall, and Jones. Who wins? I'll go with Ngannou, Aspinall, and Jones. Windang somewhere, yeah. Seven Grassos versus Xavier. Xavier wins easily. Um, I finished the fight inside 5 minutes. Jack Jenkins is underrated, yeah. Why does no one live in the middle of Australia? Because it's a shithole. Because no one lives in the fuck. The only people that live in the middle of the Australia are the fucking Aboriginals, and they live in cliffs, in rocks, in desert. Like I don't know, no white people live in the middle of Australia. Um, Xavier versus Ngannou without his legs. Um, can we get a fight breakdown of nine Morenos versus? Yeah, I'm gonna. What's good, my boy? What's up? Chad is gay. Chad is being a bit weird. I'll be honest. Um, they live in Centrelink. Yeah, chill. Um, Xavier's Pat Barry. All right, relax. I'm a few months away from being safe from Pat Barry when I turn 18, so that'll be good. UFC PI for the Originals. Let's go. Yeah, they're gonna get up. Dana's gonna put a PI. He's like, guys, we're really interested in tapping into the Australian market, so we're gonna implement a PI here in Alice Springs in the middle of Australia, so all the fucking Aboriginals can have a place to train. That's what Dana White's gonna say. What videos do you guys want me to do after the stream? Like I'll probably record a video after the stream in like an hour or two. Um, what gym should or not gym? What video should I record after this? So I'll post it later. Let me know. Question for Dana. Dana, when are we gonna open a PI in the middle of the fucking Jamaican hood? That's definitely a market that we want to tap into. Tap into. We're looking to go back to Jamaica. We're gonna get Usain Bolt as the headliner. It's a badass fight. We're gonna headline with a power slap for title fight. I'm just dreading the day when Dana actually puts power slap fights on UFC cards. When are you opening a PI in Canada? They're really struggling. Yeah, we need a fucking. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just allow extremely elevated testosterone levels and just regulated TRT for all Canadians because otherwise those guys are too fucking soy, and there's no chance those guys are gonna fucking succeed in the sport. Um, what a wonderful day. Yeah, do a father's tier list. um, I would rather watch Power Slap than women's MMA. Fair enough. What about women's Power Slap versus women's MMA? Which would you rather watch? Why does Bedtime try and talk like an American black guy half the time? I don't know. Not sure. What time is Dan Ige fighting? He's on the main card, so that'll be 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Australia time. When's the main card start? I don't know. Probably like maybe 5:50, 6 o'clock a.m. in Australia. Do you think they would put contender series on fight nights and prelims pay-per-views when the Apex closes? Maybe, maybe. That's not a bad idea. But Dana also did say they might want to take contender series on the road and do it as like a roadshow thing, do it as like an arena in like a small arena. I mean today. What time is Dan Ige fighting? I don't think Dan Ige's fighting today. What? What do you mean? Dan Ige's not fighting today. Um, do a jobs tier list like what jobs fighters would do if they didn't fight. True, that's not a bad idea. I've been thinking of doing that for a while. MMA fight in a moving bus would be dope. Like in the Marabian Arena. Yeah, something like that. What's up, Wilbert? True. Do a top five goats for each division. I'm gonna do the goat list after 307, and then I'll probably do sometime after that. I'll maybe like a week later or something. I'll do top five goats per division. I'm still I'm still kind of going back and forth with this goat list. I'm still not set. I'll pull it up now. Um, I'll pull up the goat list now. Oh, I at the end of last year, I did a video predicting rankings by the end of 2024. Some of these takes were actually fucking horrendous. I'm just gonna say that. Some of these takes that I had here were terrible. Do you guys want me to read out some of the divisions which I had the predicted rankings for? Because some of these takes were absolutely fucking atrocious. Have you seen that video giving each fighter a rating? I think I know what you're talking about, but maybe. Um, how are you feeling doubting Money Moicano? It was a bad pick. It was a bad pick. Um, most brain dead UFC fighter, Allen number one. He's up there. Beating Khalil doesn't raise you on the GOAT list. It doesn't raise you on the GOAT list, but it can depending on like a defense. Like if you're neck and neck with someone based on like level of competition, and then you get an extra defense, it can raise you. Passion of Khalil Roundtree peeling back for an Akadi. All right, chill out. But yeah, let me read out some. Which weight class should I read out my prediction for the division at the end of the year? Who's gonna win? Which weight class should I read out, chat? Lightweight. I'll read lightweight out. The Martinez dude got the win. I'll do lightweight first. So Orphan Samurai. All right. Let me go to lightweight. All right. This was terrible. You guys are gonna laugh at this. So my logic, I booked. This was before any. This was at the very start of the year. So my logic for some of these was, I'll explain a few of them. I'll just read it out first. Islam champion, BSD number one, Oliveira two, Gaethje three, Armin four, Fiziev five, Gamrot six, Turner seven, Elvis Brenner eight, Rebecca nine, Dan Hooker 10, Drew Dober 11, Joel Alvarez 12, Nasrat Hakprost 13, Vyacheslav Borshev 14, and Matt Fravola 15. Now, some of those were the most retarded calls ever because I thought Poirier was going to leave. I thought Poirier was going to retire. And this was before, this was before, this was before Holloway Gaethje was booked. So obviously Holloway's not in there. Who else did I have leaving? I think I said Dariush was going to just either retire or just get booted out of the rankings because he would just keep losing. I tried to make some interesting calls here. So, like, obviously, if I was trying to be conservative and be logical, I wouldn't have had some of these. But I was trying to put some prospects in there. Yeah, I had Borshev because I thought Borshev was actually good, but I was incorrect. Borshev's not good at all. But just remember, this was at the start of the year. This was at the start of the year. So I thought Poirier was going to leave. I thought Dariush was going to get kicked out the rankings. Um, I don't know what the fuck I was doing with BSD because that was before the Poirier fight was even booked. So I don't know how the fuck I thought he was going to get to number one in the rankings. No, I don't know how the fuck I thought he was going to get to number. Okay, so I think yes, Borshev. Borshev was a terrible call. I don't know why I had Borshev because he was coming off the Sadikov fight, and I was like, oh, he actually looks pretty solid. Like I don't know, Borshev. They might give him like a top five, like not top five, so like a top 15 opponent, maybe. I don't know. And also because I had Dariush and then Poirier both retiring, I said they were both. I had that they were both going to retire. Uh, so that was, and I obviously I didn't have Paddy in there. I like I thought Rebecca was going to do really well. I don't know how the fuck I had Elvis Brenner at number 8. That was a terrible call. Dan Hooker at 10. Gamrot at 6. That's not going to turn out too badly. I had Fiziev at 5 because I thought he was going to get like a higher ranked. I thought he was going to win a comeback fight and then maybe like get a higher ranked opponent. I had no Moicano. I didn't even have Moicano in here because oh yeah, at this stage, I think this was before the Dober fight was booked. I think. Um, so yeah, that was a fucking terrible call. Alvarez wasn't a bad call, and Huck Prost wasn't a terrible call because he was coming off a KO over Jamie Malaki. Uh, no, so I think my logic for BSD was I think he was going to KO. I thought he was going to fight Dariush because there were some rumors going around that he was going to fight Dariush at the time. So I thought he was going to fight Dariush, beat him, and then I thought they were going to give him to like I don't even know. I don't even know like Gaethje. I thought they were going to do like a Gaethje BSD fight or something because this was before Holloway Gaethje was booked. And then I think I had Oliveira getting a title shot and then losing, and then by default they would like move BSD to number one. That was a terrible call. BSD's number one in my heart, yeah. So some of those aren't terrible, but some of those are shocking. I had Oliveira beating because I didn't know they were going to book the Oliveira Armin fight as well. So that was why I thought Armin was going to fight someone else and lose. What's Dan Hooker had just broke his leg. Yeah, at the time, Dan Hooker had just like had an injury or whatever. What's another weight class you guys want to see? What about Oral by Oral by? Yesterday he did. Wait, Dan Hooker broke his leg recently. What? Um, Oral by at the time had only fought at welterweight, and I didn't know he was moving to lightweight. And I think even if he did say he was going to move to lightweight, I just didn't think he was going to get a ranked opponent at the time. That was my logic. I'll do bantamweight. I'll show you guys my bantamweight rankings. These had some interesting calls here. This was an interesting one. You guys are gonna absolutely clown me for this. Um, get ready, as Dana would say. Get ready for a disaster. This was shocking. Um, here we go. Bantamweight rankings. I'll give you my logic after this. Sandhagen, Marab, O'Malley, Song Yadong, Martinez, Umar Nurmagomedov. This is the most retarded call ever. I had Saeed Nurmagomedov at number 6, Peter Yan at 7, Cheeto at 8, Figgy at 9, both Basharat brothers at 10 and 11, Font at 12, Simone at 13, Munoz at 14, and Garbrandt at 15. This was some fucking terrible calls. It was some absolutely terrible calls there. But yeah, that was my that was that was my prediction for the bantamweight rankings. Now, I'll give you guys my logic. My logic is that I'm retarded. That's my logic. No, let me see. So um I thought O'Malley was gonna fight. What I thought was gonna happen, I had Sandhagen as champ. So remember, this was start of the year. So what I thought was gonna happen was O'Malley was gonna um, O'Malley was going to fight Cheeto because that fight was booked at the time, right? O'Malley was going to fight Cheeto. Then they were going to pass up Marab because he was going to beat Cejudo, but didn't have a shit performance. My prediction was he was going to have a shit performance, and so they were going to pass up Marab and do Sandhagen, and then Sandhagen was going to beat O'Malley, and then Marab would be number one contender. That was my logic. It was terrible. Um, Obviously, I had Umar at number 5, so that's not a bad call. I had Jonathan Martinez at 4. Obviously, I didn't know he was going to fight Aldo, and I didn't know that he was completely mid. And he was coming off the Yanez fight, so I thought he was good. But again, some of these I was so like over exaggerative with the rankings. I had Figgy at 9, so I underestimated Figgy. I had the Basharat brothers in there. Again, I think I overestimated like people's ability to actually get. Oh yeah, and I didn't have Cejudo because I thought Cejudo was going to retire. Um, I had Yan at 7 because I thought he was going to fight Song Yadong and lose. I picked Song Yadong to win that fight. That's why. So to be fair, that wasn't like a ridiculous pick. It was wrong, but it wasn't like without reason. I thought Song was going to scrape a win over Yan, and he was going to move down a bit. Uh, what else was my logic? Rob Font at 12, that's not that bad. Munoz 14, Simone 13. I didn't think Batista was going to beat Simone. I thought Simone was going to beat Batista. Garbrandt at 15. It's not a good call, but it's not terrible. This was bad, but it wasn't as bad as lightweight. Lightweight, I had some fucking terrible. Lightweight, I had some absolutely awful calls. Um, Give me another weight class. What other weight class should I do? Should I read it? Because I did this as a video at the start of the year, but I've still got it saved as about middleweight. Okay, my middleweight rankings was fucking disastrous. I think. Okay, this is really interesting. This is an interesting one. You guys are gonna have a laugh. You guys are gonna have a laugh at me for this one. This was not good. I'll say that. This was not good. Um, you guys You guys are gonna laugh at me for this. All right, so I had Strickland as champ, Hamzat number 1, Drickus number 2, Izzy number 3, Whitaker number 4. That's not too crazy. That's not ridiculous. Allen at 5. Don't know why the fuck I had Allen at 5. Pfeiffer at 6. Ikram at 7. Amavov at 8. Kopolov at 9. Michelle Pereira at 10. Baralio at 11. Cannonier at 12. Costa at 13. Sharamagomedov at 14, and Delidze at 15. That was, that was some. It wasn't terrible, but there were some bad calls there around that middle range. Uh, that was some. There was some bad calls there. I had not completely bad, but why did Huff lose to contenders? Yeah, I think I had like Vittori and Cannonier just losing like 3 fights each and just basically getting kicked out the rankings. I just didn't have Vittori in there. What else did I not have? Who else did I not have? I think I had Hermanson out of the rankings. I had no Hermanson. I had no Fluffy Hernandez, which is not the best call, but I had Ikram and Pfeiffer. Because at the time, I was like, both of them are just going to get like top 10 opponents and layups. Like, I thought they were going to do like an Ikram. I thought they were going to maybe do like an Ikram versus like Vittori or some shit like that. I have Costa. I had Costa at 13. I had Paulo Costa at 13. I had Michelle Pereira at 10. That was a good call. Having Michelle Pereira in the rankings, that was a pretty good call. Ikram was the worst call. Ikram was terrible, and then Pfeiffer. But Pfeiffer had logic to be fair. Like Pfeiffer was a logical pick at the time because I thought he was going to beat Hermanson, and then he was going to beat like Vittori, and then he could become like number 5 or 6. And then Brandon Allen at number 5 was a terrible call. All right, but the top four is not crazy because that could still happen if Hamzat beats Whitaker, he'll probably go to number 2 or number 3. So that'll end up looking not crazy. But give me another weight class. What question? You fucking retard. What question do you want me to answer? Uh, what other weight class? Uh, what other and answer questions. Okay. Welterweight, light heavyweight, flyweight. All right. Someone else. Flyweight. So welterweight, heavyweight. What other weight class? Give me someone else. Type in chat. Um, I'll do what was a bad call? Featherweight. Let me see featherweight. Okay, featherweight. This is I don't think. Oh, this was actually good. I had some good takes here. Okay, I'll read. These actually weren't. This wasn't too bad. Okay, so the champ take was interesting. I had Volk retaining because I thought Volk was going to beat Ilya. I had Volk. I had Holloway 1, Ilya 2, Yair number 3, Lopez number 4, Allen number 5, Movzar number 6, Giga number 7. I don't know why I had Giga number 7. Brito number 8, Cater number 9, Sadiq Yusuf number 10, Lerone Murphy number 11, Barboza number 12, Emmett number 13, Ortega number 14, and then Mitchell number 15. That's not bad. That's not bad. Ortega I had hella low because I thought he was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose to Yair, and then I thought he was going to lose like another 2 fights because at the time he was booked against Yair. That wasn't bad. That one wasn't too bad. Like Volk beating it, like yes or no? Because if Volk had beaten Ilya, he would have retained till the end of the year. So that was actually solid. And I had Lopez at 4, which was a good take. Obviously I didn't have Aljo because at the time I didn't maybe or no sorry at the time he was at the time Aljo was booked against Cater, but at that time I thought Cater was going to win. But then I changed my prediction to Aldo. So Aljo. So in hindsight, I would have had Aljo there. Brito at 8. Brito was coming off some good wins. I thought he was going to get a step up. Um, so some of those weren't too bad. Some of those weren't too bad. Um, like Bryce Mitchell at 15, Ortega, Emmett at 13, Ortega at 14, Bryce Mitchell at 15. Those weren't great takes. Obviously, at the time, we didn't know about Gene Silver, the GOAT. I'll do welterweight now. One sec. Welterweight. Let me see. All right, welterweight. This is an interesting one here. This isn't too bad. There's some stinky calls here. There's a few stinky calls, but we'll see. Welterweight. Leon Edwards, Shavkat, Ian Gary, JDM, Bilal, Brady, Burns, Jeff Neal, Kevin Holland. I don't know why I had Kevin Holland at number 8. Mike Malott at number 9. That was a terrible call. Michael Morales, Colby Covington, Renat Fakretinov, Vicente Luque, Kevin Gisette, Nicholas Dalby. That was my welterweight rankings. I had Leon retaining. Mike Malott. Yes, I had Mike Malott. Because at the time he was booked and I thought he was going to beat Magny. And then I thought they would give him some other washed guy. Like I thought he was going to get like Luque or some shit. This guy's got a DAS check, by the way. Mike Malott was like the only really bad call, I'd say. Mike Malott was like the only bad call. I had him at like 9. Yeah, he almost beat Magny, and then if he'd beat Magny, they could have given him like a favourable matchup. I had Holland at 8. That was a terrible call. Obviously, at the time, we didn't know MVP was going to be fighting Holland, I think. I didn't have MVP in there. Shavkat number 1. That's a good call. I had Usman retiring. That's why there's no Usman, because I had Usman retiring. Ian Gary, I had him a bit too high. Bilal, I didn't think was going to beat Leon. Brady at number 5 is actually going to end up being a good take. Burns at 6, that's not bad. Jeff Neal's at 7, that's not terrible. Jeff Neal just hasn't fought this year apart from the Ian Gary fight. Holland, Morales at 10, pretty good call. I had Renat getting ranked, that's not terrible. So yeah, there was some. I had Magny like leaving the rankings. There were some decent calls there. I feel like that guy just got cracked. What the fuck? What should I do now? Are you gonna watch for Bivol versus Bertabiev? When is that? I'll watch it if it's at a good time. Islam Arman confirmed for 311 in January. Is it in fact confirmed for 311 in January? Is that true? Are you lying to me, my friend? Or are you talking about Khabib saying that he's signed the contract for January? Khabib said it. Yeah, it's not confirmed, but it's like Khabib said. What's this clip here from Dana White? Let me see something real quick. What weight class should I do now? What weight class should I do now? I'd say so far, if you guys are ranking them based on worst or best to worst, so far we've done featherweight, lightweight, bantamweight, and welterweight, and middleweight. What would you rank the? I've already done featherweight. I did that just then. What would you say is my best call and my worst? I think my best call was featherweight. That my featherweight call was pretty solid, and then my worst call was definitely lightweight because I had BSD at number 1. What should I do now? Light heavyweight. I'll do light heavyweight. I got light heavyweight, flyweight, and then heavyweight to go. Lightweight by far the worst. Yeah, lightweight was shocking. Bantamweight wasn't great because I had a bunch of guys ranked that aren't even ranked. Lightweight was terrible though. Lightweight, I had BSD at number 1 and Borshev. That was fucking shocking. I'll do light heavyweight first. All right, this isn't terrible. This isn't atrocious. This isn't great, but it's not terrible. All right, Alex Pereira as champ. That's looking good. Jamal Hill, Rakic, Johnny Walker, Yuri, Khalil, Ankalaev, Mirzakhanov, Krylov, Olberg, Petrino, Ozdemir, Manyfield, Jacoby, Span, Kutalaba. That was my logic there. Okay, so my logic was Walker was gonna fluke a win over Ankalaev. That was my logic because it was before Ankalaev beat Walker. So my logic was Johnny Walker was gonna randomly KO Ankalaev, and then I had Blachowicz retiring. That's why Blachowicz isn't in there because I thought he was gonna retire. The Johnny Walker call was bad. I'll give you that. The Walker call is bad. Hey, all I'm saying, You guys might be laughing at the Rakic call. The Rakic call can still hit. If Rakic beats Ankalaev, he's like number 2. So the Rakic call could still be good. Because at the time I thought he was going to beat Yuri, but he might still beat Ankalaev. Khalil at 5, that was interesting. Mirzakhanov, Krylov. I had Ozdemir a bit too low. I had Petrino. I rated Petrino too highly. I had a Metafields. Those aren't too bad, but like most of that's not terrible. But it's the Johnny Walker call was the bad one. The Johnny Walker call was the bad one, but the rest of it's not too bad. All right, heavyweight or flyweight? Which one? Which one should I? Oh, and then I've got pound for pounds too. I'll do pound for pound at the end. I had the pound for pound list as well, so I'll do that at the end. I'll do flyweight first. I'll do the midgets. Midget weight first. All right, midget weight. All right. This had some interesting takes. I'll give you this. Okay. Pantoja, champ. That's looking good. Manel Cap at number 1 was interesting. That was not my best call. So Cap at number 1, Moreno at 2, Makayev at 3. I didn't account for him getting cut from the sport. Ulan Bekov at 4. That was a terrible call. Tatsuro Taira at 5. That's a pretty good call. Royval at 6. Elbazi at 7. Here's where it gets interesting. I had Felipe dos Santos at 8 and Joshua Van at 9. This guy's got a cool submission right now. Josh Van at 9, Dos Santos at 8, Urseg at 10, Kai Kara France at 11, Nicolau at 12, Alessandro Costa at 13, Tim Elliott at 14, and Matt Schnell at 15. What are we thinking about that? He's got a Darcy here. This guy's got a Dar stroke. Charles Johnson, yeah. Charles Johnson ruins that. It's not the best. There you go. The guy got a Dar stroke. Very nice. So there were some interesting calls there. I'll say that. I had Kai Kara France at number 11. El Bazi at 7. I had Ulan Bekov at 4. So there were some not so great calls there. There were some not so great calls there, but there were some decent predictions. I'd Cap way too high because Cap at that time was gonna fight Nicolau, and I said he was gonna win that, and then he was gonna fight like some other one, and then like be like one fight away from a title shot. But okay, we'll do heavyweight now. That one wasn't too bad. All right, this is some interesting calls. You guys are gonna love this one. Heavyweight. This is an interesting one. I'm just looking at this now. What the fuck? I haven't even gone back and looked at this in a while. I just went back and looked. It's worse than I remembered. It's worse than I thought. I'll say that. Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to hear my blob rank? This is so shit. Okay. Aspinall as champ. That's a good call. I had Gelton Almeida at number 1, Pavlovich at 2, Garn at 3, Volkov at 4, Blades at 5. Wait for it. Rebelis to Spain at 6, Gaziev at 7, Spivak at 8, Derek Lewis at 9, Tuivasa at 10, Justin Tarfer at 11, Rosenstrike at 12, Junior Tarfer at 13, Marcos Sergio de Lima at 14, and Marchand Tabora at 15. That was I had Shamil Gaziev and Rebelis de Spain as top 10 heavyweights. That was not the best call. And then I had the Tarfer brothers in the rankings because I thought Jones and Stipe would both retire, which could still happen. So to be fair, could still happen. I could still get some other because if Jones and Stipe both retire, then that opens up 2 new spots for the rankings. So that will allow for 2 more people to come in. So that was Despain Gaziev. Despain and Gaziev could technically be ranked. Like if Despain KOs, what's his name, and then if Jones and Stipe both retire, That's not terrible. Yeah, Shamil wasn't. Look, Shamil at the time had the fight booked with Rosenstrike, I think. Half a top five soon, true. Shamil at the time had the fight booked with Rosenstrike. I thought he was gonna win. You know, wasn't the best call. I thought, and also this is funny. That Despain call, Despain hadn't even fought yet. Despain was not even booked. Despain wasn't even booked. He was just signed to the UFC. So that was like the unbelievable amounts of like overly glaze that I fucking had for Rebellis to Spain. I thought he was going to be so good because I saw the highlight on the regional scene and then I heard he got signed to the UFC. He hadn't even had a fight booked at the time. He hasn't even fought. I saw an in shape heavyweight and thought he was going to be top 10. That was my mistake. Uh, so yeah, that was heavyweight. Now let's look at pound for pound. Let's look at pound for pound. Because I think my pound for pound call was pretty interesting. Uh, I'll say that. Pound for pound, I don't think that was the best. All right, here we go. Here we go. Pound for pound. Are you guys ready for a disaster? Um, this is about to be the worst thing you ever heard in your life. It's actually not too bad. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. All right. Islam number one. Good call. Good call. I had Volk at number two because obviously I thought he was going to beat Ilya. I had Pereira at three. That's a good call. I had Leon at four. Thought he was going to retain the belt, whatever. I had Aspinall at five. Feel like that's a pretty good call. I had Strickland at six because I thought he was going to somehow rattle off like three title defenses. I had Pantoja at seven. You know, arguably Pantoja should be higher than he is. I had Sandhagen at eight. Obviously, I thought he was going to win the belt. Oliveira at nine. See, this is where I don't know what I was doing because I had BSD number one at lightweight, but I have Oliveira number nine on the pound for pound list. Holloway at 10. Hamzat at 11. Sean O'Malley at 12. Izzy at 13. Shavkat at 14. And then Marab at 15. It's not too bad. It's not. It's actually not as bad as I thought. It wasn't terrible. That's not like a disastrous fucking list. Like that's not too bad, I feel like. Like all of those picks were justified based off who I thought was going to be champ. Like I thought Strickland was going to somehow be champ. I thought Crybaby Strickland was going to beat Drickus, and then I thought he was going to beat like Izzy in a rematch, and then like beat Hamzat somehow. I don't know what I was doing there. Uh, but obviously I had Jones leaving. I didn't have Ilya in there because I thought Ilya was going to it's actually better than most of the weight division picks. Like Islam at one, Pereira at three. It's not too bad. Aspinall at five was actually a good call. Uh, obviously, if I'd done this after Drickus had won, probably would have put Drickus a lot higher up there. But that wasn't too bad. I feel like it wasn't. I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck? But it wasn't terrible. There's nothing there that's like outrageous. Like Hamzat at 11 was probably a little bit optimistic. Uh, Pantoja at 7. Pantoja arguably should be higher right now anyway. I had Marab at 15. I had Shavkat at 14. So those aren't terrible calls. And there's still time for Shavkat to become ranked because if he fights Bilal in December, that could be good. Um, I'm definitely going to do that video again at the end of this year. We're going to try and do a bit better. Do a bit better. Are you a member of the Rakic Mafia? I think Rakic is beating Ankalaev, if that's what you're asking. I am picking Rakic to beat Ankalaev. So those were some of my predictions. Definitely some interesting ones for sure. I'm not streaming Power Slap. Actually, to be fair, I might stream for the Crazy Hawaiian versus the Dumpling. So chat. um, yeah. You gotta stop picking Guys to beat Uncle Live? Nah, fuck. I'll pick against Uncle Live every time. I'm picking against Uncle Live every time. Um, are you wait, stream pal? I might. You assume Shafkat would be active casual? True. I thought Shafkat was actually gonna get a fight in this year. Bro, it's gonna be like if Shafkat fights in December, it's gonna be a year between fights. That's actually nuts. Um, nah, it's not my mum. It's not my mum. It was not my mum. Um, it's my sister telling me to fucking clean the bathroom, and I told her to fuck off. Um, I can't stay, but I want to say what's up. What's up, bro? How's it going? Bro, that sunlight actually did me good there. What the hell? Uh, bro got grounded for being a casual. Sister reveal, fuck off. Um, bro got grounded for being a casual based sister. Yeah. I'm heading over to Australia next year. You keen to catch up for a beer and chat MMA? I'm actually like probably not gonna do like an in-person. Your sister good looking. Shut the fuck up. You're 15 years of age. I'll slap you in the face. Shut up. Um, orphan reveal. It's not the orphan. No. No, I'm not gonna do an in-person fucking meetup with some random fan. That would be the most retarded thing ever. If I see you on the street randomly and you just come up to me and be like, "What's up?" Then I'll say hello, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like organize a fucking meetup with some random person I don't know. Um, you can trust me with your personal information. I'm not giving you my personal information. But I'm definitely gonna do that video at the bro, you're only 2 years older. Yeah, you're 15 years of age. Quit yapping. Um, will you have a beer with me if I saw you? I mean, if I was already at a pub, if you see me at a pub, which is unlikely because I don't go to pubs. Um, if you randomly saw me at a pub, how old is your sister? That one is 19. She turns 20 in like a month. Um, I have a younger sister as well, but that one's 20 or 19, almost 20. I'm 8 years old. Fair enough. Chat living in pictures. Shut up, Diego Lopez. Thoughts on party pies. Number. Shut up. Me. Why would it be unlikely? Well, because I don't go to pubs. I don't just randomly go to pubs. I'm not at a pub very often. If you incidentally came to my workplace, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you randomly came to where I worked without knowing that it was me who was working there, and I saw you, I'd probably shout you a drink or something. To be honest. Um, I'll be the seven to. Okay, relax. Just shut up, chat. See, this is why I can't fucking introduce you to anyone because you guys just make it weird. Um, just travel around to like every food place in Melbourne, and then you'll probably find me somewhere. Um, is she as bad as you? All right, relax. One, don't say that I'm bad, and two, don't ask if she's as bad as me. Chill. Would you spar with me if I saw you? I'd spark you, bro. Um, Pookie Lane MMA. All right, relax. But yeah, I feel like that's a good video to do. The guessing, predicting the rankings at the end of next year, and I think that would have some time me out. That was weird. Yeah, that was kind of fucking odd. Um, what's it called? That's a fun video though. Left lane is bad guys. All right, relax, chill. No. Left lane is fuck off. No, but I feel like that's a good video to do. They're predicting the rankings at the end of the year. It's a fun video to do. There's always a bunch of good videos to do at the who will be champ in 5 years. Left lane get. All right, relax. I don't have any moderators in chat right now, so I'm gonna have to time you out, buddy. Think about your actions. This is just like short guys. Fuck off. Shut up. Um, my sister wants you. She's also adopted. Hey, babe. Okay, let me know, bro. She's an orphan. I'm down. Give me a number. Um, alright, chat's just been gay. Where'd my mods go, bro? Where the fuck did my mods go, bro? These guys just left. Strickland just dipped, did he? Strickland said Tafa top 5 soon and then hasn't typed in chat since. Where'd this guy go? Your mods are getting ready to touch you. Alright, fuck off. Is your sister a fellow flyweight? Probably. You shouldn't have mentioned you had a sister. Yeah, well, someone in chat said it was my mum, and it wasn't my mum. So, um, your mods are watching Kenneth Okoye's stream. Are they actually? Is Kenny live? Let me see what Kenny's up to. Are they just chatting shit in Kenny's stream? Is that what they're doing? Is bro live? I don't think he's even live. Oh no, he is live. Nigerian Independence Day. What the fuck? No, they're not in his stream. He's streamed with the title Nigerian Independence Day. No one cares, little buddy. No one cares. Um, there's too many people fight companioning. Mod me, I'll help out. I'm not modding you. I'll do it myself. They aren't. I was joking. Yeah. Um. Okay. My fucking boss is asking me to start 2 p.m. today if I can. Should I start 2 p.m. chat? Should I work extra hours? Do it. You'll get overtime. Will I? No, because I usually don't work past 10, and it has to be 8 hours to. It has to be eight or over 8 hours to get on the grind, buddy. Um, I mean, if I get there at like 1:30, I could just fucking give myself overtime. I could get like half an hour of overtime or something. But I don't know. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing schoolwork and studying for exams and shit, but I'm just not because I just can't be fucked, and I'm cooked. No, I'm actually kind of smart though. Like my school results are actually solid, but I just my school results are actually solid. I just don't ever study outside of school. Like I don't do any work at home. I just can't. It's too hard to be focused, bro. I'm too fucking autistic and ADHD, so I just can't. I can't stay focused for that long. Um, thoughts on the welterweight prospect Killal Blacks? Yeah, you got me there, buddy. Nah, can't afford not to work. I'm almost at I've almost saved up. How much money will I saved up? I think by the end of next week, once I get this paycheck, I will have almost 30K. Almost saved up 30K because I've got 20K in a term deposit, which is making me 5% interest at the end of the year. So I'm getting a grand. I'm getting an extra grand at the end of the year. Um, so I'll get my 20 plus an extra grand, and then I've got so that's in a term deposit, and then I got 9,400 right now in my normal account. So I'm saving money, boys. I'm saving up some money. And this isn't even from YouTube as well, because I'm not monetized, so I make no money from YouTube. Um, left money MMA, yeah. Give 3% for my formal. Where do you live, bro? I want to see. I live in Melbourne. That's the most refined you're getting it. Like that's if you see sausages and mashed gravy at work tomorrow, don't be concerned. It's just a kind thing to do. All right. Melbourne. I don't live in Melbourne, and my name's not Melvin either. I live in Victoria. I live in Melbourne. I live in Melbourne. That's the most detail you're getting. I'm not narrowing it down further than that. I'm not gonna give you my fucking street name, bro. Casey, how you put out the best my best content on YouTube while not making anything. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Once I can actually fucking make my name's not Melvin. Shut the fuck up. My name's Xavier. My name's not Melvin though. My, um, I'm not giving you my address. Shut up. I'll show you my bank account balance. No, I'm not showing you my bank account balance. I don't live in Melbourne. I live in Melbourne. Melbourne. That's what normal people say. Melbourne is the Yeah, my surname is literally Left Lane. My name is Xavier Left Lane. That's my name. Um, Xavier Killhole Black. Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne's the main city in Victoria. All right, let's watch this fucking main event for this contender series. Um, is Victoria your sister's name? Shut up. Victoria is not my sister's name. No, I'm not telling you my sister's name. I'm okay with you guys knowing my name. I'm not telling you any of my family members' names. Um, I tell you the names of either myself or people that I don't like. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell you the name of my family member. Victoria is not the orphan's name. Shut the fuck up. And don't search up Xavier in jiu-jitsu tournaments. Fuck off. Please don't do that. By the way, I fell asleep. That's tough. We were just talking about the rest of my shit. My shit predictions for the champ for the um rankings at the end of the year. Your dad's name is in North. Yeah, my mate's name is Justin. You guys know that. And don't ask if my sister's cute. Shut the fuck up, chat. Is your sister okay? Strickland, time anyone out who starts talking about my sister, please. 1 minute for anyone who mentions my sister. um, did we finish the predictions? Yeah, we finished with pound for pounds. They were the pound for pound call wasn't bad. No, I don't have any brothers. Justin is not dating my sister. Justin somehow managed to get a wife, who's actually hot. Don't know how. His wife's actually hot, and Justin's fucking clapped. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know how he managed to pull her. But apparently she's a Jehovah's Witness, and he's like the least religious person ever. Like he's the most retarded cunt, and then she's apparently a Jehovah's Witness, so it's retarded. Um, doesn't your friends Max vape? So now you guys know the names of some of my mates. Max, I don't think vapes. Max is the last. Max was the last one to get there on the fight companion. I didn't sell Max Fent. Um, no, Kramer's my mate's nickname. That's what we call him. Kramer vapes because he's a degenerate, and Justin also vapes. Um, Kramer was the first one. Kramer was the one that you guys said looked like a neo-Nazi. He's not a pale emo. He's not an emo. That was Kramer though. I think he's the one you're talking about. He's the one that people said looked like a neo-Nazi. Um, how long is my timeout? Well, it's clearly over now since you're typing in chat. Minute 50 to go. I'm gonna probably after this fight's done, I might end stream because my boss is asking me to go to work. So actually, no, I'll stream for a bit longer and then I'll go. 10 minutes. What's up, Diego? Max and Xavier sound like sex. Alright, time this guy out. Strickland, time him out. He's just being gay in chat. You should do debate streams sometimes. I will. I've done a few debate streams. I've done a couple. But we're just talking. What's a video I can do? Because actually, no, I might end the stream after this and then try and see if I can pump out a video real quick before I go to work. Can I give you a recap of the fights? No, watch them yourself. 310 card builder. How many 310 already has fights on it? I could do like like finalizing UFC 310, like making it a good card. Let me see what's on 310 right now. Because the card's solid so far. We got Smith versus Reyes, Garn versus Volkov, Movzar versus Aljo, Luque versus Diaz. I think Griffin versus Kies is on there. Fucking certified unk matchup. There's 7 fights on the card. See, that's enough that I could do a card builder. Guida versus Chase Hooper, Smith versus Reyes, Jan Jaroba versus Suarez, Kies versus Griffin, Luque versus Diaz, Garn, Volkov, Aljo, Movzar. So yeah, I could add like another 7 fights to that card. It has to be 2 main card fights. That's it. Yeah, so just Shavkat Bilal and then Pantoja Asakura, I'd say would be good. Shavkat Bilal, Pantoja Asakura, and then what else could I didn't promise meat sizes. Shut the fuck up. Stop being gay. Do a bunch of polls to create a custom card. What do you mean? Sorry, I'll behave. Yeah, behave, please. Shavkat, Kai, Prates, Garn, John Silver. Well, there's already Aljo Movzar on there. I think Prates is more likely to be on the MSG card, though. I think Prates, because Prates said he's going to fight in November. I'll put Gene Silver on there. I'll put Gene Silver versus Bryce Mitchell on there. That'll be good. So main card would be Shavkat Bilal main event, Pantoja Asakura co-main event, Diaz Luque as the feature fight. Fourth fight on the card, John Silver versus Bryce Mitchell. Main card opener, Garn Volkov. Prelim headliner, Aljo versus Movza. And then Suarez and shit on the prelims. Reyes on the prelims. That'd be a good card. I could do that. Could do that indeed. I think Bedtime did a 310 card builder. Let me see. I'll look at his card and see if it's any good. And I'll make mine better. Because I'm pretty sure he did a UFC 310 card builder. Does Reyes beat Smith? Yes. Wouldn't be the first time we copy Bedtime. I don't copy Bedtime. No, I'm just seeing what fights he had because I'm gonna make mine better. Because I remember his being mid. Oh no, it was good, but it wasn't like crazy. Okay, so he said Talbot Oliveira, not Talbot, Talbot versus Vinicius Oliveira, Magny versus Randy Brown, Smith Reyes, Bahamondes versus Joel Alvarez, Figgy versus Yarn. Obviously, that's not happening. Robocop versus Piper, Dariush versus Paddy, Ian Gary versus Colby, Garn Volkov, and then Bilal Shavkat. So he doesn't have the second title fight on there. I could do that as a video, but I don't know. It's like it's not crazy. I might do someone else. I'm gonna go for it for me. Alright, you bro, you go. All good. I'm gonna fucking end stream after this fight anyway. Can you give your top 10 most attractive male fighters? No, I cannot. I'm not doing that. Who you got winning this? I don't know. Who's winning so far? Sorry. I'm picking Reyes against Smith because Smith sucks. Zestiest MMA YouTubers, nah. Kenny's up there. Meat sizes. I'm not doing a meat sizes tier list, bro. Shut up. Will Fitty get signed? He should. Dana White seems happy with him. Dana White applauded him. Zest Lane SDO actually. Hour-long breakdown of Raquel versus Pennant. Yeah. Okay. Alright. What's another video I could do? Because I don't know, 310 card builders, like whatever. Like I don't think that would do that well views wise. What's something like a negative video? Like something I could do that would Apex 100. I already did that. And that card's already half done anyway. I'm not doing most attractive male fighters. Shut up. What's a negative video? Like I could just do like an updated undeserved title shots video, I guess, for Khalil maybe, or like ugliest female fighters. Do a 10-hour breakdown of the outside foot battle between Raquel and Pena. Yeah. Something that would get views, like a quick video. Like not something that would require any time because I'm trying to pump this out. Oh, that guy just died. Someone just That guy just died. Ranking trash MMA styles. I could do like a video like the worst fighter in each division, or like the fighter that just shouldn't be ranked in each division, or some shit like that. That's an easy one to do. Or like the worst title challenger, like the worst quality title challenger in each division, or something like Cheeto Vera. I don't know, for like light heavyweight, Khalil maybe. For middleweight, like fucking Henderson or some shit. Like just something like some sort of like most something in each division, or like one fighter per division. Just a quick video. Who won? The Kazakh dude, I think, won. I believe it was the Kazakhstani dude who won. Let me just check my verdict. Did I quick one, just a quick video. I'm not. Shut up about most attractive fighters, bro. Kill yourself. Most boring versus most excited. I think I might have done that. Biggest duck. Yeah, but there's not like some divisions don't really have like a crazy duck. I could do like the fighter with the most plot armor in each division or something. Crash outs, I did that already. Um, you said you want negative. Well, what was the one that you said? Crash outs, plot armor, most likely homeless when they retire. Yeah. Good job to Mr. Kazakhstani guy. Congrats. Most brain dead fighters. I could do like a most brain dead fighter in each division. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Your most attractive list needs work. Crackhead tier list. Fat Shaft got one. Shut up about most attractive, bro. You're just being gay. Um, most annoying accents. What's another one I could do? The fucking biggest old head in each division, or some shit like that. Like most fucking ancient fighter in each division. Like f- fucking flyweight, like Tim Elliott type shit. Like Jose Aldo, Wonderboy, Blahovic, some shit like that. I don't know. I could just do an updated undeserved title shots, or like a worst. I want to do some sort of video where I just make fun of Brendan Allen. Dumbest fighter in each division. Yes, I'm doing that. Brendan Allen's going number one for middleweight. Just the stupidest fighter per division. Like worst fight IQ or something per division. Uh most soy fighter in each division. Yeah, that's not bad. UFC fighters that should pass away. Most likely to commit a terrorist attack. Tier list. Top 10 slurs. Alright. UFC religion tier list. Alright. I could just do like like a boring one, like my least favorite fighter in each division or some shit like that. My most or my like I could do like a video like my most favorite fighter, or like my favorite fighter versus my least favorite fighter in each division or some shit like that. That's not a bad idea. Where I would just like like hate one outcome if the other guy won. Maybe someone like that. Racial slur speed on. I hope Portia loses to Volkanovski. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like a fun video to like just an interesting one. Something maybe like somewhat related to 307. I could do a I could still do that 310 card builder one as well. Alright, I'm gonna listen to who Dana says gets the contract, and then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna skedaddle, chat, if that's all good. Um, would you have 1 outs with bedtime if someone on the street? I got no issue with bedtime. Taporia lost the first round to the Bald King, yeah. Um, I don't know, what's a video that's kind of related to like shit right now? Fight Kenneth. Kenneth doesn't want that smoke, bro. Rating MMA YouTubers on how chinny they look. Bedtime has an issue with you though. When did Bedtime say he has an issue with me? When did he say he's got an issue with me? Worst champ fall off yesterday. When did he say yesterday? In a video? Did he say that in a video or like on stream or something? Or when did he say that? I feel like you're lying. Stream? I swear you didn't stream yesterday. I swear you're just chatting shit. um, what did he say he has an issue with me though? Did he just say something like he thinks I'm stealing his videos or some shit like that, or what's the go? People have said that he said that before. Um, I have not. There's been like not even any videos where it could even seem like I've taken them. Even though if I do a video that he's done in the past, 90% of the time I don't even check. I just think of a video and then obviously someone's probably done it already, but I don't deliberately. Just kidding. Yeah, I figured you were kidding. No, I don't think Bedtime's got an issue with me. Maybe he might have in the past, but I think we're chill now. Um, I'm gonna go now, chat though. Let me just fucking hear. Is Dana talking yet? Man, fuck that, fuck that left lane little soy boy thing, yeah. Um, random PFL hider king. I don't know. Goodbye, chat. Little short stream today. See you later. I'm gonna do a video. Who's getting signed? I don't know. Watch it yourself. Bye, chat. Goodbye.